Hello and welcome to episode 2. This time I will present the GCBH theory, which is my own view of the black holes and a concept I created to spark thought, challenge, and invite deeper exploration about black holes and the universe itself. The theory presents black holes as graviton condensates without singularity, where all incoming matter is transformed into pure gravitons, a wave particle condensate that bridges quantum mechanics with general relativity. The closest concept that came to my viewing of black holes was the Planck star model by physicists Francesca Vidotto and Carlo Rovelli, because I really saw them as a type of stars, black stars, a next stage of matter compression after the neutron star. Spherical 3D objects with no singularities and not wormholes. The Planck scale size described in their Planck star model is actually reflected in the GCBH theory as the neutral boundary set by the graviton's own oscillation. I present myself as an amateur astronomer and independent theoreticist in cosmology, bringing to you the GCBH theory or the Graviton Core Black Hole theory, which projects my idea of what might be going on with black holes as structures that are so deeply involved into everything in our known universe. Let me take you where it all began, before the idea had a name and before I even knew where it was leading. My childhood was happening in a small village on the very northwest coastal part of Croatia with almost no light pollution. There's still the 29-meter tall lighthouse still working and a symbol of the area. In that place, summers seemed to last whole lifetimes. It was all so peaceful, warm, beautiful, unforgettable, and full of happiness for me. The light rays from the lighthouse were very captivating. It was a pattern of like 3 rays, and then followed by a pause, and then 3 rays again, and then a bigger pause, and then the sequence was repeating. It was to me, it seemed so alive and hypnotic to follow and see the light behavior and the mirrors rotating on the top of the dome of the lighthouse. For me, it never got old. Then one night, I was probably 4 or 5 at the time. My childhood neighbor and friend Ariane and I just ran into the night in the nearby fields. There was a soft open patch of land being cleared for cultivation, and I let myself fall to the ground on my back. And it happened that as I was watching the light patterns, I saw between the light rays for the first time, I saw the stars. And I came home and I asked my mother, what are those dots, blinking dots, shining dots? And she said, those are called stars. The next bigger questioning about it all started probably when I was around 10. I was like, where does it end? Where is the end of it? So I was thinking about like some concrete blocks, a lot of concrete poured walls, like a spherical wall around all of it, far from Earth, and wooden framework, I must admit, and some shuttering. It doesn't make sense, but I felt like, but that cannot be all. It has to be something beyond that. So I was haunted by that, but in a very positive and wonderful way. I remember finding my grandpa's Russian binocular in a closet. This is an original photo I took. And I went to aim it at the moon straight away. And that's when I saw the craters for the first time live in beautiful detail. Then I went really mad excited by the announcement of the incoming comets, Yakutake in 96 and Hale-Bopp in 97. I was calling the whole neighborhood to come and see it through the binocular. I created some improvised tripod. And wow, I remember so clearly those beautiful comas and tails. I was focused on them every night as long as the magnitude allowed it for me to see them. And then I came across the Eyewitness Encyclopedia of Space and the Universe from DK. I added a link in the description if you want to check out what was a special thing for me. At 5 hours, 37 minutes and 20 seconds, the Star Dome module is presented. It is the first interactive observatory I came across. And even the music was and still is so on point, captivating, atmospheric. Hearing it even now makes me feel overwhelmed and makes my eyes collect condensation, if you know what I mean. And I have to admit, those were such deep experiences for me. Then, Then I found Starry Night Pro Plus. It was a huge upgrade. It was a 3D universe now. You could travel across. You could exit the galaxy with the spaceship module. You could see the real scale, the size. Exit the solar system, then the nearby stars, and you exit the galaxy, and then you visit the next galaxy. That's when I first time seen actually the filaments, how the condensation of galaxies are in different places like veins. And after that came Stellarium, but Starry Night was still the winner for me. It could guide a GO2 telescope already in 97, 98. In the more recent years, I became a fan of series like How the Universe Works and similar documentaries. I'm so thankful to all the people involved in the creation of those. Of course, the scientists that gave their lifetime to researching all of that. So after all the beers and talks with my best friend on the beach, sunsets, light refractions, meteor showers, satellites crossing the sky, this theory was forming further. Some of my friends criticized me as not being able to see the real beauty while thinking about particles, like, it's more beautiful if you see it without all of that science. But for me, it was the most beautiful seeing it exactly for all the explainable things it is. It never took any beauty from it, just amplified it. So during the years of learning and research, I've elaborated this thing, and it's a part of my guess of how it all begins and how it all ends. I've uploaded the full theory as a PDF. The download link is in the video description, and feel free to test it, expand it, or break it down. That's the goal. Feel free to share your thoughts, to comment. Let's discuss this together, and see you